So recently I made the Spider-Man animation using Blender, and people seem to actually kind of like it, which is great because if you look at my older animations, they were not good. They were bad. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit dangerous. I'm going to be reacting to my older Spider-Man animations and talking about my thought process at the time. Without further ado, let's get traumatized. POV. Oh, Spidey. Oh. Oh, that's swinging. Oh. Alright. So, it wasn't great. That was quite bad. Now, just going through it myself right now, we get a first glimpse of Spidey himself over here. So, I do remember I was struggling with the camera work on this, to be honest. Like right here when he's swinging away, and then this one as well. I really struggled with this. First of all, bro, what the heck are those webs? Like, it's not even connected. Like, what? Is that on his head?
Bruh.
Alright, so I'm just going through this frame by frame. Like, I can see the idea, and I think I was just trying to do like really interesting camera movements, something that at the time I was like trying to just be cool and unique with it, but this doesn't, he's not even holding the web here, bro. Come on. Like, I don't think I knew how to do webs. Like, I just put like random lines. I think this is the only shot that's like kind of okay out of all of it. I think that's mainly because I referenced Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2. That one scene where he's like flying through the city at night and then he's like trying to shoot a web and then he loses his powers. I think I was referencing that shot for this, but like, I see the vision. It needs a lot of work, you know? There's a lot to improve on. If I'm gonna rate this out of 10, I'm gonna rate this like a 4.3. Because it needs so much work. Everybody starts from somewhere, right? Alrighty, next shot, guys. So for this one, I made it like a couple of years after that first animation. I did have slightly bit more experience with character animation, but I thought I was gonna be able to make something cool with this. So let's check it out. The model's not too bad. Oh yeah, I remember doing this. I thought I was super unique with this. Wait, what? Where'd the phone go? Wait, right in his butt. Okay. Ah. Ooh. This is still pretty rough, bro. Oh my god. If I'm gonna look at this generally, like, I'd say overall it does look a little bit cleaner and better than like the first animation that we saw, but dude, this still needs a lot of work. I mean, the buildings in the background are kind of cool, like they could be more realistic and the render quality isn't too bad, but like the lighting can be improved a lot more, the swinging can be improved a lot more, and those webs.
Up and away, web!
What are those webs? What are those, dude? Like, still not connected. Oh my god. Look at that. Like, look at that. Bro, that's not a web. What is this? You can see like the subdivisions here, bro. I will admit, I was really proud of this one when I first made it. So I do remember like showing this to a friend at the time when I made this. He was giving me some constructive feedback, so like, you know, work on the leg movements and like the intention of the swings. And I tried to like consider that, but like it's still not coming off the way I thought. Like, it looks kind of stiff, especially at the end. Look at that. Like, super slow. What the hell is that, bro? It's not the Matrix. Like, the movements in the first part aren't too bad. First of all, bro, where the hell did he put his phone? He just put it right in his butt cheek. Like, why? Why did I do that? He could have just like webbed it up on like the ground or something. I think it was just too complex for me, and I just kind of skipped that. Bro, not me thinking I was super unique, adding like these text bubbles. I'm like, yeah, bro, they're gonna be like, this is a sick animation.
Okay.
I remember I got the running animation from like Mixamo or something. It was like a pre-animated running animation, something like this. It is what it is, you know. I tried. Honestly, kind of does look like he weighs like 3 pounds and he's just floating around. Like, there is no weight distribution, there is no physics. I'm gonna rate this like a 5.5. Like, not too much better than the last one. Let's go. So for this one, I actually released this one like a month ago, and this is like maybe 3 or 4 years after that last one we watched. I tried to make this in like a film trailer style just to keep things a little interesting, so let's check it out.
You lost him, didn't you, Red?
Punisher!
It's my responsibility.
Got some Scorpion.
That's why I do
Cool
what I
shot.
do.
This is probably my like favorite pose. Sorry, just a pause, but like, I love this shot so much. And we got the swinging. It's definitely a lot more fluid than the last ones. And then this one, final shot. Alright. Alright, let's go through it. Right off the bat, when you look at it at first glance, I think it looks great. I actually think it comes off as somewhat realistic. But again, looking back at this now, I think some of the movements can be a little bit more realistic. And I tried to use references for these, like from film posters and stuff like that. I think my problem with these animations is that they kind of move a little slow. So I need to definitely improve on like the speed. I will say render quality and like lighting and everything, I think looks amazing to me. Like if I just pause it, it looks like a proper shot. And the swinging definitely looks a lot better than before than the previous animations, a lot more fluent, but still kind of going slow, to be honest. Like it does look a little bit floaty, like he's just like weighs nothing and he's like floating around. But the webs, dude, oh my god, I just realized the webs look so much better in this one. I did put a lot of effort in. Oh yeah, and then this shot, I do remember I referenced the PS4 Spider-Man game from the trailer. It had like a shot similar to this. I tried to kind of recreate it with my own thing. One thing I did do for this is I rendered all of this in like 30 FPS, which is cool. I think I was mainly focusing it so like it looks good on social media, but honestly, if you want to emulate like a filmic look, I'd say stick with 24, man. 24 FPS would make it look a lot more realistic because that's like the standard movie frame rate. If I'm gonna compliment it, it looks good, you know, it looks okay. And like the city background and the assets, definitely everything is looking up to par in my opinion, but like it ultimately comes down to the movements, and I think it could be a lot more improved. Yeah, it's just the movements need to be a little bit more weighted. So 7.5 is my final rating for this. Let's move on to the next. This next shot, I actually just released this animation. It's really short, it's just a single swinging scene, but I tried to make it more realistic. I used the city generator and I added like tons of lighting and volumetrics to make it better, and here we go, let's check it out. Going through it frame by frame, the movements are good, and I did make this at 24 FPS, so that's amazing. I think that makes it a little bit more realistic. And I tried to make the focus of his weight on his wrists, so like when he's swinging, all his weight is being pulled from his wrists. I think that's important. I tried to emphasize that. Oh yeah, definitely a lot better. Thing I also did do is add the rig to like a constraint properties. He's following like a curved path. It's like constrained to a curved path, so like the curve is helping it move and I can animate with the weight. I didn't really do that on the last animations at all. I kind of like freely animated those with the rig, but this one, because it was attached to a curve path, it looked a lot better. And obviously the hand movements are a lot better. I think he's like really grabbing those webs. It definitely could be improved again. Obviously there's always room for improvement, so if I'm gonna give this a final rating, I'm gonna give it like a good 8.5 out of 10 maybe. Overall, I'd say this looks a lot better than the very first attempt that I did. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching this video to the end. I know some of y'all are also animators, you know, either just getting into this or maybe even more skilled than I am, which I commend you guys. Keep going at it. Don't ever be discouraged by how difficult it is. Granted, this is like a really complex character to animate overall, but if you're doing it, you're doing this trial by fire, bro, I commend you, man. Keep doing this. Keep at it. At the end of the day, we're all just, you know, we're all just artists trying to make some cool stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I've been your boy Benny, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.